Hey, what's up guys? Today we're doing a fender replacement on this 2012 Buick Lacrosse. We painted this fender here in-house at ReveMoto, and if you guys need any pre-painted auto body parts, we've got fenders, hoods, mirrors, bumpers, you name it. Just give us a shout. So this car was previously in an accident and it was poorly repaired, as you can see. It was bondoed and it's kind of like flaking off, cracking, just a poor repair. It's just easier and much better looking to just replace it with a brand new fender. The cost is very minimal in difference, and so we'll start off by, obviously the front bumper's already off, so we can start by taking off some of the brackets and then start going up here and making our way down the sides over here. This screw right here is not factory. It looks like someone just went to Home Depot or Lowe's or the parts store or something and just put a screw and screwed it to plastic. We'll be removing that. There's another one right here. So that's loose right there. We'll probably leave these two. They're really easy to get to. We'll leave those for last. We'll start by taking off these, so you'll open the door. This is just clipped in. There's one 10mm bolt on the inside right here, one right here in the middle that comes from this direction, and then you got two at the bottom down there. So for this, we'll just use a trim removal tool, kind of find the clips. Bottom one's a metal and it's kind of hard. There you go. So yeah, it's got two plastic ones and a metal one down here. So I'll reach through here, there's a bolt right there. That one. There's another one down here. Take that one off. And then there's this crusty fender liner thing. We'll probably turn the wheel, make it a little easier. Take off this liner thing, it's kind of crusty, and there's a bolt right here. That's out. Then we gotta get to this one right here. I think my gun fits in there. I think it's so crusty. Bolt hidden in there, T20, I think. Kind of a dumb design because it's like pressed up against the windshield.
It slides up.
Yeah, we'll just slide it up. Okay, after that, those 2 bolts. Open the door. Slide it up. They zip tied it right here. I'm not supposed to do that. But I guess the bracket was broken and that's how they fixed it. One push pin tab thing here. Yeah, that's it. Fender's off. You can see where they fixed it. They drilled holes to kind of pull the dent out, and then the Bondo squished through. Okay. So now we're going to be taking off the fender liner. It's just held in by a bunch of clips. This one's obviously been ripped. It's missing a couple of them, but the ones it does have are like in the middle right here. There's one right here. There's one on the inside. Alright, so we're starting out the fender install by putting this bracket on. You can transfer it from the other fender, but in our case it's broken, so we got a new one from the dealership. These required rivets, so in this case there are 3 rivets. Three rivets. Easy peasy. That's on, and there was a piece that goes in here. On the headlight, yeah, it broke off on the headlight. So we'll just put this there loosely, I guess. Transfer this thing over to this. It's supposed to hold in there. Transfer this thing to that should be it. Now we're installing the fender. Yeah, you gotta slide this top piece in. There. Okay. We'll loosely put in 2 bolts right here. 2 bolts down here. And 2 bolts up here. Everything's in there loosely. I'm applying pressure in the middle to kind of push the fender in. So we're doing that to make sure the gap, it's not, the fender's not hitting, or the door's not hitting the fender. Everything lines up, body lines are good. It's good. Tight up there. Last but not least, we tighten up here. headlight is broken, so we're gonna make do with what we got. Pull that back a little. I'm gonna pull the fender back a little bit with the gap. The gap is not right. Well, yeah, that gap's a lot better than it was. Alright, so now we're going to clip this piece in. The metal clip is kind of hard to put in there. This piece is kind of beat up. Whoever changed the fender before, repaired it, kind of manhandled it, so. But it's on there, it's not gonna come off. So now we've got all that lined up. Like I said, the headlight's broken, busted. Customer opted not to replace it, so just making it work. Everything's tight down here. One bolt right here to put in. Previous damage. Alright, so now we're going to turn the wheel so we can put the fender liner in. Alright, so now we're installing the fender liner. I kind of just set it in there because it's easier instead of me fighting it. So these just kind of pull in and clip in. Then I clipped one up here, and then you're going to have a bunch of little push pins all around. Alright, so to install the fender liner, we ended up jacking it up, made it a little bit easier. I know when we removed it, we took it out without jacking it up, but that's because it was only half of a liner anyways because it had been ripped out. So now we jacked it up, made it easier for you guys to see where all the little push pins go. Now the fender's installed as well. All the gaps are right, body lines line up, and all the brackets and stuff we transferred over. So it's all good to go on this side. And that completes our fender replacement on this 2012 Buick Lacrosse. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And always choose ReveMoto for your pre-painted auto body part needs.